Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 25 February. You've got the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. We record for you 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, at a place called Hoppin right down the street from Doc's Records, next door to Blackland Distillery. It's a cool little place that you need to check out. It's got a huge tap wall, self-serve, and a cocktail bar. It's a great location for your next event or just somewhere to wind down. I got a full studio with me here today. Let's just go from stage left to right down the row here, sir.
Jason from Real House Foundation.
And I'm Brock, also from the Real House Foundation, and I like candlelight dinners and quiet nights at home.
You're dressed like a man that appreciates candlelight dinners.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I also enjoy a nice book by the fire.
That's enough out of you. Does your house smell like rich mahogany? Do you sometimes dine with Richard Dreyfuss?
Yes, but also there's a hint of lavender in the air for a calming presence.
Is your place in San Francisco?
Absolutely.
A little closer.
Gotcha. And Demetrie here from Market Match.
We didn't have a headset for him, so he's on a mic. And we're going to have to coach him through this because he can't hear what you're hearing right now. He's just getting the ambient noise from outside the booth.
He sounded thankful he couldn't hear me as well as.
Well, we had a great recording with you guys last time, and it looks like you brought the same energy as you did for our first recording. So
That's right.
Thank y'all for being here. So the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show is meant to be kind of Fort Worth-centric. We will get into some global news. We've got space stories, some good news stories, the National Day of, and This Day in History for you this morning. Before we get into that, we got an email from a listener yesterday. Shaylin, I'm not going to say the last name or where she works, so I'll skip over that part. But yesterday I stumbled over a word, and I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do it with probably 24 words. I'm not a words guy. I'm more of a pictures guy. She says, solid try at saying definitized, quotes, air quotes. And the only reason I was able to say it correctly right now is because she spelled it out for me phonetically. And she said, fun fact, it's a Lockheed made-up word. Thank you very much, Shaylin. And if you guys have any kind of input for us or how else to make me feel illiterate, you can email us at media@fortworthroots.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Other etymological inputs.
Another fun fact, though, all words are made up.
That's true.
That's a good point.
All words are made up. That's a pretty solid fact. You got anybody have any weird words that they're a big fan of that shouldn't be words?
Tuesday?
Right. Just because of the way it's spelt or what? Throwing me off here, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, got another call in.
My Tuesday is better for being here.
Your Tuesday's better for being here?
Yes.
Our Tuesday is better for you guys being here. I am trying to link us up right now. We got a gentleman that wanted to call in and do a read, like kind of a commercial for the Fort Worth Roots podcast. And I was like, sure, that sounds cool. I don't understand what you're talking about, but let's see. We'll let that thing continue to try to do science. Let's get into National Day of. Today is National Pistachio Day. I can go through like a metric ton of pistachios in one setting. That's an addictive.
That's a lot of pistachios.
That's an addictive fruit.
There's a lot of leftover shells, too. That's a big mess up.
Can you do anything with those?
Yeah, you can, actually. You can make small bikinis for your Barbie dolls.
Love that. Okay.
If you have Barbie dolls. G.I. Joes, whatever. I don't mean to be sexist. Like, you can make small bikinis for any type of doll you have.
Your Ninja Turtles, whatever. Cobra Kai. All right.
So we're finding out new things about Jason.
Right.
Let's get into this read from our buddy Matt Stubbs.
As a podcaster myself, I know how important it is to support local voices, and that's exactly what the Fort Worth Roots podcast is all about. It's not just another show, it's a platform that helps small businesses grow and gives musicians more stages to shine. I love that episodes are recorded live every morning, Monday through Thursday, bringing fresh stories straight from the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. If you're into real conversations, great local talent, and a true sense of community, you've got to check it out.
Everything he said is going on a T-shirt. I love that. Thank you, Matt Stubbs. That's actually our Sky Viper pilot. He should be calling in. He told me, he said, sorry I wasn't in Sky Viper last week. I had some dad stuff to do. And I said, well, you tell those kids that your heart belongs to them, but your ass belongs to the sky at 7 a.m. every morning. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here he is. What luck. See if we can get Sky Viper in here. Mr. Stubbs, good morning.
What's going on, Fort Worth Roots podcast?
We just heard from you, actually. We played your excellent read for us, and man, I got to say, I'm flattered.
Yeah, I did that for you for missing a week.
Yeah. Do you feel like telling us about your other helicopter adventure?
Man.
Just give us a brief snapshot.
How I ended up in Alaska?
Yeah, like just randomly. Everybody's like, did you know Stubbs is in Alaska? What?
Yeah, Candy and I got in an argument about cilantro while we were in the air a couple of weeks ago, and she took a wrong turn, and next thing I know, we ended up in the middle of Fairbanks, Alaska.
Okay, well, you two need to get your relationship under control, because this is insane. Well, how was Fairbanks?
It was cold. Very cold.
That makes sense. I heard that some people coming back from Alaska think that it actually felt cooler here in DFW upon your return.
I thought it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the cilantro talking.
That could have been the cilantro talking.
Yeah, I thought I smoked cilantro, and it wasn't cilantro.
Oh, okay.
But no, it did.
Parsley.
I think it was the humidity or something. I don't know. I went on a forage. I had to forage for some helicopter parts in the woods at the end of the night, and it didn't seem nearly as cold as it was here, and it was like -9 degrees. So it's really weird.
That is weird. What kind of traffic reporting you got for us today?
Well, my man, I-20 westbound from I-35 to 377. Traffic's moving smoothly with an average speed of 68.7 miles per hour. So
that is specific.
Over there. I-35 southbound, no reported incidents, but traffic is flowing very well. So it looks good there. And then all on 377 in Tarrant County, there's no major conditions or delays at this time. Out east, there's some fog, so be careful if you're driving out east. And that's about it, my man.
Excellent.
Good to be back.
Excellent. Yes.
Hey, did you know we have a hot dog factory here in Fort Worth?
Is that true? I feel like that can't be true.
That's what I'm reading, man, over in Hewlin.
Hewlin has the hot dogs. Go get your glizzies in Hewlin.
The original hot dog factory. Think they get any jokes when people go in there?
A few.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the punchline.
That's as far as we need to take that one.
All right, guys.
brother.
Y'all have a great one.
All right, you too. Can we get you back on tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Y'all be safe up there. See ya.
Well, all right. Later, man.
See ya. That is Matt Stubbs from the Fort Worth Roots Traffic Helicopter. We do that for you every morning. And we don't record these live, but you can get them as early as 8 a.m., so some of those traffic closures might still be affecting your drive to work in the morning. The last one that I'll click on is Kuwait National Day. I wanted to see what this was because your boy's been to Kuwait, and every time I see something about them, I want to know what's going on. The Kuwait National Day is celebrated on February 25th every year. This special holiday commemorates the day that...
Oh, here we go.
Here it is. Sheikh Abdullah Al-Salim Al-Sabah.
That was pretty easy,
Nice.
though.
It's always easy when I get it.
As far as sheik names go, that's one of the easier ones.
I agree with you 100%. He became the ruler of Kuwait in 1950. Al-Sabah was an exceptional leader during his reign. He signed a treaty that secured Kuwait's independence from Britain, putting an end to its status as a British protectorate. In 1961.
That's a Lockheed Martin word that they just made up.
No, that was a hooked on phonics word. I missed that day. It was also during Al-Sabah's rule that the Constitution of Kuwait and the Parliament of Kuwait were formally established. All right. You guys can read on if you want. That's we get all these from nationalday.com. Let's get into this day in history. I wonder if they have the Kuwait thing. Nope. Okay, here we go. First black senator, 1870. That seems crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1870?
Would have been in the middle of Reconstruction, right?
Yeah. Hiram Revels is the first African-American U.S. senator after 2 days of heated debate on the floor of the U.S. Senate and with spectators packing the Senate galleries to see the groundbreaking event. A former Union Army chaplain, Mississippi's Hiram Revels is sworn in as that state's U.S. senator. February 25th.
The first African-American senator was from Mississippi.
Well, yeah,
Also-
first black. First black U.S. senator.
Sorry.
The debate on cilantro.
On the yes.
Onward, 1947, Prussia dissolved. Moving on, 1964, Clay defeats Liston. Oh, we love the boxing. Clay TKOs Liston for heavyweight boxing title. A 22-year-old Cassius Clay sets the boxing world reeling as he defeats his fierce opponent, reigning champ. Is it Sonny Liston?
Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay will also win their rematch a year later under his new name, Muhammad Ali.
Liston was never the ssame after that.
Just
Yeah.
knocked him into a new person.
Yeah.
1986, Marcus Flees Corazon Aquino assumes presidency. Okay. Yeah, that happened today too in 1986. Onward. All right, time for some news. This one's from Fox 4 News, and the reason we're reading this one because we read off yesterday that this gentleman was not doing great. Alex Boyer and Gerardo Martinez wrote this story. Pope Francis shows slight improvements amid North Texas Catholics' continued prayers. Here's the brief. Pope Francis remains in critical condition, but lab tests show slight improvements as he battles pneumonia, the Vatican announced on Monday. Must have been later because we announced a totally different story yesterday. Pope Francis continues to use supplemental oxygen, but with a slightly reduced oxygen flow and concentration. The Vatican says the Argentinian Pope hasn't had any more respiratory crisis since Saturday, but his prognosis remains guarded. Meanwhile, Catholics across North Texas and across the globe continue praying for the Pope's recovery. All right, onward. Next story, Fox 4 News from Gerardo Martinez. Small plane catches on fire with 2 on board in Tarrant County, but it's got a somewhat happy ending, so don't worry. Authorities are investigating a small plane crash and subsequent fire with 2 people on board in Tarrant County. The crash happened Monday around 2:45 p.m. in a field behind several homes in the 4,000 block of Silverview Lane in an unincorporated area of Tarrant County near Azle. It's off of Silver Creek and 1886 or something. Confederate Parkway, that's what it is. The plane caught fire. Let's see. Fire department says 2 people on board a Starduster 2 airplane got out safely with minor injuries. The plane caught on fire and was extinguished by firefighters. However, the aircraft was destroyed, and if you guys want to go see the picture, it looks like a bunch of rolled up hangars, charred coat hangers. It's a big mess. Video from Sky shows that charged remains of the. That does say charged,
It
right?
does say charged, yeah.
Huh. Remains of the small plane. I think that means charred, right?
Those aren't wire hangers, though, are they?
They are apparently are not wire hangers. Lake Worth Fire says it's privately owned plane and it's not a military aircraft, which is what we were all worried about. The Tarrant County Sheriff's Office, the FAA, and the NTSB are taking over the investigation, as one does. Anyway, everybody's okay, and somebody just feels really silly. So that's okay. Next story is from the Fort Worth Report. You can read on it at fortworthreport.org, where we usually get most of our stories. But guys, what's going on over there at Fort Worth Report? You got to give me some good stuff. I think the truth of the matter is there's not always exciting news in Fort Worth, that's okay. That's okay.
That can be a good thing.
So this is what we got out of Fort Worth Report today. Fort Worth officials revamp plans for West 7th Public Improvement District after roadblocks. There's a nice little picture of Rodeo and El Chingon. And I don't know what these other stores are. All right. West 7th area businesses, property owners may soon see a public improvement district to help manage the growth. The city of Fort Worth will soon seek bids to hire a consultant tasked with developing support for the proposed Near West Side Public Improvement District. Okay, so this sounds like they came up with a plan to make a plan, right?
That's what it's a committee on forming committees.
Right.
Okay, excellent. It's a good job. Well, we love you, Fort Worth Report. Sounds like we're both struggling for some good Fort Worth news stories this morning. All right, your happy news story for the day. Mice discovered giving first aid to unconscious mates in surprising display of empathy. The story is by Andy Corbley. You can read on at goodnewsnetwork.org. There's a really disturbing image of a mouse literally getting ready to do CPR. Wow.
That's a dummy mice. That when he's
You don't know that.
He's practicing.
They're practicing.
It's a
right,
practice.
Right.
It's
He's trying to get certified right now.
God.
He's got to go cook right after that, too.
Right.
that should have been the story, right? Mice.
Calm down. Order. When presented with an unresponsive acquaintance, a mouse may attempt to revive them by pawing and gently biting at their face. I don't know. Are we sure he's not trying to eat his friend?
Have you seen people do CPR?
Yeah. If you were worried that there were zombies afoot, you might be concerned that was exactly what's going on. A third behavior was also seen, however, that involved the attendant mouse removing the unconscious peer's tongue in a manner nearly identical to clearing the airway. They're just dreaming.
He put his wallet in the mouth.
Right.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Removing its unconscious peer's tongue. I mean, I imagine he's eating the tongue, right?
Look, this is the first step. We've all seen Planet of the Apes. Like, this is the first step of the mice takeover here.
Okay, well, it sounds like he's just cannibalizing his friend, and some, person trying to make up a good news story is like, oh, he's trying to save him.
I think the important part of this news story is that humans have discovered how to develop empathy in
Violent
other
act.
animals, and so they can transport it to us.
Is that an onomatopoeia? What is it? You're giving something characteristics that for an inanimate object?
No, that's not what that is.
Well, I just went for it. So, but what is that?
But
What's
I
the
like
word
that.
for that? There's a word for
well,
that.
there's
Morphizing.
Yeah, that other word. NASA's nuclear Mars ship. It's time for our space news story of the day. MSN.com story is by John Adams. NASA's nuclear Mars ship robotic assembly in orbit. NASA is developing a groundbreaking spacecraft concept designed to revolutionize Mars travel. The ambitious plan involves assembling a football-sized spacecraft in orbit using advanced robotics. This innovation aims to overcome the challenges of transporting massive structures into space. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we're working on our droid army, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm here for it.
Yay, droid army.
Between that and the mice, we've
I know.
got nothing to worry about.
No, in fact, I think we are better off for both of those things.
Right.
The droid army and empathetic mice.
That are definitely not eating each other. Because that's never happened.
Are you endorsing cannibalism?
Only in mice.
Okay. All right.
Because if they take care of the problem themselves, then I don't
Then
have
we
to.
don't have to.
I don't have to put chemicals down at my house, and I'm trying to stay away from that. So
But did you not use peanut butter anymore in the mouse traps?
no.
Oh.
No, the peanut butter's for me, sir.
I always
right.
wondered why people did that. Like, you're wasting perfectly good Jif.
I have tried that, and it didn't work.
Right.
So
No, they just have a snack.
yeah, thanks, my friend. This is a great neighborhood.
I think I'll stay here.
Yeah. Let's talk about you guys' organization. What y'all got going on lately?
Yeah, go ahead. I feel like I've been talking a lot about this. Like, it's the whole thing.
So at the Real House Foundation and the Fort Worth Film Club, we have had multiple screenings. A couple weekends ago, we had a screening for kids at the Modern. We showed the Muppet movie. It was a great time. On Tuesday, a previous Tuesday, we screened Trading Places with special guests Devin Goodman and Dr. Marcellus Perkins. Had a great crowd, great conversation there. This coming Wednesday, we're going to screen Spike Lee's Bamboozled. Again, Dr. Marcellus Perkins will be joining us for a post-screening discussion on that film. That'll be at Stage West tomorrow. Everybody come out.
It's free?
7 o'clock. It's free, right? We'll be there.
Yeah.
These guys are great.
A lot
So
more of this.
That's worth
what-
the price of admission
That's right.
already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, we give you change for that. But coming up on Saturday, March 1st, is our annual fundraiser, the
Mystery
Movie
Movie
Minithon. And this
Number
is
8.
the 8th iteration of that. So $35, you get 2 movies, 2 mystery movies. You won't know what they are until you get there, right? You get hors d'oeuvres. You get raffle prizes. You get a chance to participate in the auction.
And you get to support a good cause.
Yeah.
And more importantly, you get to support a good cause. All the money goes back into the nonprofit that allows us to host screenings for underserved members of our community.
That's awesome. And it's going to be at the same location.
Yeah, it'll be at
State-
Stage West, kicking off at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So tickets are
Awesome.
available on realhousefoundation.org. And yeah, we hope to see you guys out there. We want to pack the house.
Excellent, excellent. And speaking of March 1st, after you guys get done with that, a little bit later in the day, you've got the Hoppin Mardi Gras. Starts at noon. Crawfish boil, live music, beads, beads, beads.
Well, I was
more
just going to say,
details to
like,
come.
I will also be throwing out beads at the fundraiser. So
Excellent.
if that's your thing, right, I'll have some for you.
Well, you can come borrow some Hoppin beads, throw them at people, and then after they enjoy your fundraiser, they can come over here,
Yes.
Yeah,
get some
have some
crawfish.
crawfish, yeah.
Demetrie, you getting blinded over there, man?
It just came. I'm looking at it right now. Maybe that's a good sign.
The sun is rising on you, my friend.
Shining.
Tell us a little bit about Market Match, brother.
Yeah, sure. Market Match is a mobile application that conducts market research for consumers for merchants to let them know what their consumers want if they have a live audience and they want to know what alcohol they want, what food they want, what snacks they want, if they want food trucks. It provides clarity into what their customer base is wanting before any event or location. So that way they're not wasting money on something that they don't need, and then they're making their customers happy by providing them the best options available to them.
So Demetrie, a local right here, developed an app to support small businesses here in the community and abroad, but he is focusing on small businesses here. If you've got a small business, let him stop by and just show you what he's got. It's incredible that we have a local that developed an app, and it's a great product. We wouldn't continue to let him be on the show if we thought it was garbage. If we thought you were some kind of shuckster. So definitely reach out to him. Where can people find you, Demetrie?
Yeah, all socials are at marketmatch.app. You can also go to my website. It's the same, www.marketmatch.app. And I'm more than happy to discuss, working with anyone. I am a member of Tech Fort Worth and Accelerate Fort Worth, and also a member of the 1 Million Cups. So you'll see me out in the Fort Worth community all the time.
You will. It's a mover and a shaker. So when he tells you he'll be there, he'll be there. And he's here every Tuesday hanging out with us. Even if he's having car trouble, he still makes it.
Make it happen.
So he told me last night that he was having issues, car trouble, and might not make it. And
But then
so
you told him we were going to be here.
Right. He was like,
I did.
And
I
he
did.
made sure he was going to.
Yeah. Well, to give him an out, like, we've got guests tomorrow, so it's okay, right?
And
And
so
so
who are they?
I just wrote it off. I'm like, Demetrie's not coming. In my mind, you were not coming today. And so whenever somebody walked up to the door, I'm like, man, see, this is why we have to lock the door. The street people try to get in here.
people are dying to get on Fort Worth Roots.
It's true. It's true. Okay, I think we covered everything today. You guys got anything else in closing?
No.
Come out. Come hang out.
Yeah, we hope to see you. We got like a ton of stuff, so we hope to see you.
Well, and thank you guys again. Y'all did such an excellent job of sharing the episode last time we had you on, and y'all are always fun to be around. So thank you.
Thank you.
We
You
try.
are too.
We try.
And y'all come back next time. I don't know how we're gonna outdo a mending pope, a cannibal mouse, and whatever else we
And
got
Demetrie.
into. And
Whenever
Demetrie.
there's a plane
Demetrie.
crash, we'll be there.
Oh my God.
Or an Indie Sleaze night. Either one. We'll
Oh
be
yeah. Need to tell you guys about Indie Sleaze Night. March is going to be crazy around here. So we do have March 15th, Shamrock Social at Hoppin. There's going to be a meat raffle. It's hard to get my head around that.
It's a different event.
Right. Those are two different things, Andrew. March 2nd at 4 p.m. And then Emo Night, which, cool. Didn't know this is a thing, but apparently it is. And the guy that's putting it on is really going to have fun making this unique for you guys. Emo
And
Night.
he's a licensed therapist.
Does it
I'm
say
kidding.
that?
No, I'm kidding.
What?
It's a racket. It's a racket.
It's a racket just to get people the therapy they need.
March
Be
8th,
sad in a safe place.
9 p.m. to close. Come have fun with the emo night right here at Hoppin'. And then Hearts on Fire, an Indie Sleaze night dance party, Saturday, March 22nd, 7 p.m. till late. And there goes my voice. That's my cue. Let's get out of here. Thank you guys for listening. We will be back with you tomorrow. We've got a Wednesday episode and a Thursday episode to get you to. If you guys would like to, you can join us tonight at McFly's Pub. We've got Claire Hinkle. She's going to be with us at 5 p.m. We're going to do a live recording. Maybe get her to play some music for us. And we'll have an audience microphone set up so that you guys can get in on the conversation. That episode will be released Friday. All right. Guys and gals, as y'all move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Till tomorrow, folks. Good day.
A great day in the morning. A great day in the morning. Morning.